Welcome to 24 Astro. Today I'm making a video about what the soul mission of your sun sign is. And I'm gonna do this very briefly and not that in depth because I want to do a dedicated video for all the sun signs as well. So, okay, let's start. Right. So to begin with, Aries. Aries, the initial spark, fire. So the soul mission of a person with the sun in Aries is to initiate other people and themselves to take action in life. That can be different ways. It can be that they make a great coach, for example, or it can be that they're just that person that has so much energy that they always reflect back on the excitement in conversations that the person that they're talking to should just go for it. And that is a very important task since fear is so huge when it comes to taking risks and living the life that we actually want. So the Aries mission is a very important one. And just think about how this is a fire sign. It is very passionate. It's a leader in essence. The soul mission of Taurus, it's an earth sign, very concerned with security in all senses of the word. What they actually are here to do is how to transcend the image of comfortability and safety and learn how to enjoy life with their senses and then create the presence and feeling of at home in themselves so they can help other people also feel at home in themselves. So the sun sign mission of Gemini is connecting with other people, and that is by sharing ideas and conversations with other people, beliefs, and having a lot of people around them that they have this like small interactions with that are huge and meaningful in the end. So it's an air sign, so it's concerned with communication amongst people. And the air signs want to transmit. You can think about the Gemini's air sign. It's like this web that they put out with other people. And the soul purpose of Gemini is to spread ideas to large groups of people with their perception and love of information and knowledge, and then spread this to people in their circle and neighborhood. It can be longer, it can be now with media like social media, for example. It doesn't have to be people in their like near surrounding. It can be also on YouTube, for example, but this just love of knowledge and spreading it to other people. So the sole purpose of Cancer is loving and nurturing other people, and that is to transcend all their limiting beliefs to actually love and have this like Christ consciousness, love to spread to other people and love unconditionally, so that people can heal their inner child traumas like majority of people have, and actually spread that love, start a domino effect, and make other people feel in contact with the feeling of love and oneness. It's a water sign, so it is the essential element of the sign is in the feeling nature. So it thrives on the emotion side of experience, and that is to love, to nurture. Sun sign in Leo, your soul mission is to shine, and that doesn't mean that it has to be shining on a stage, becoming like an actor. It can be, but it can also be just being in center of with other people in your near surroundings, like being that person that people watch. Also kind of that loving energy of a Cancer, but more like here I am, and I love you, and I have all of these qualities, and how can I do stuff? It is this like ego showing up and shining, presenting creative ideas and just like taking place. So sun sign in Virgo, your sun sign mission is analytical thinking. It doesn't sound too like spicy and exciting, but it's actually such a great tool to have. It's like the Virgo sun, it's an earth sign, so they're very concerned about the material world and the calculation and optimization of their everyday life and their work. And when you put a Virgo on something, since they are often perfectionists, they do this very well. And it's this analytical Virgo mind that actually is like the scientists that drives us forward. Not like the Aquarius with their out there ideas for the future, but Virgo is more like having the problems here and now physically in front of us and solving it and optimizing and being of service to everyone around them. So the sun sign mission of Libra is relating, and it's relating not just with other people and being the diplomacy, the justice loving, relating to other people pleaser, like this mediator in between people and groups, and charmer. Not just that, it's this, like the glyph tells us, it's, of course everyone knows this, it's the balancing the scales, but it's also the relationship to everything around us. It's the strive for harmony in everything we do, not just with other people, but with everyday habits. Like, how do we find the balance between jobs, and how do we find balance with exercising and diet and self-care and everything, just optimizing that balance point with all things and appreciating the beauty of them. So the soul mission of the Scorpio is exploring the depth. So without the Scorpio, we would not initiate into the darkness that is required for freedom. So the Scorpio's mission is a very tough one, but so rewarding, because we dig deep. And I'm not a Scorpio, I said we anyway. I'm a Scorpio rising, but not Scorpio sun. So that's why everyone says they're great psychologists, because they do have this pull towards the deep, the dark, the transformation, and that is so required, especially in this time when everyone is having so many when everyone is having so many problems, projecting here and there, being triggered. The world is very sensitive at this point, And that is very much like we need people digging deep, seeing how we can on a collective scale transform the shadow sides of the collective to come out on the lighter end. So the life mission of, or the soul mission of the Sagittarius is searching. It's finding and searching for a connection that transcends this realm, basically. It can't be through searching for more knowledge in academia. It can be search for making sense of the world by philosophy or religion. It's just this longing for something higher, something else, and an explanation of what is the purpose of life. And by going on this route, we can help other people that have troubles, that they feel loneliness, they feel lost. It's a very promising sign to have as a coach as well, like Aries, but it's this or like almost like a, I think of Sagittarius like a preacher, like a pastor, just like this, or even like spiritual coach, like a spiritual guru, this leader that's drive for something higher. And then by having and finding that for yourself, you can make other people also reach this place. The sun mission of Capricorn, it is this step even further from Taurus and Virgo. It's an earth sign as well. It's the last earth sign, and it's the most like analytically like focused when it comes to achieving the optimal in this earth plane. It wants to it's focused, very focused on climbing a ladder, and by this it's very likely that the person that is very focused on ambition will, with their course, reach a point where they actually get a lot of wisdom and can then give that back to other people. They will reach that peak where they see God and can tell us after. The sun sign mission of Aquarius is spreading. So it is the knowledge from both Gemini, the love and need for sharing ideas with other people, and the Libra's communication and relating with others, but also finding the balance. It is now about this taking all of it in, like just the less intimate relating with friends like Gemini, and also Libra, like the intimate connections. It's both of these groups and all of these groups, and then us standing aside, we see all of it from like a bird's eye view, and want to spread the knowledge. We have all of the collective's interests in mind. And the sun sign mission of the last sign, Pisces. So Pisces is the last water sign. So just like Cancer and Scorpio, it's concerned with emotions, like a water sign is, but it's this nurturing, loving, but also this loving of the deep, because we needed both of these steps to come to this merging with other people, but also with God, with universe. Since the mission of Pisces is merging with other people, with everything, with God, it is to have to get in contact with that idea, that knowledge, and being almost like the medium between the higher realms and other people, and that can be on a small scale or a large scale. But it's no coincidence that a lot of Pisces people are creative artists, because they get that direct contact with oneness, with merging with the universe, and they create. And they don't create with this air sign quality like Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. They create with emotions, and they put out their emotions, their inspiration from creativity, from source, onto a canvas, for example, and they paint a story with passion, and then they show that to other people who are most likely very touched and very in contact with that as well. So they are this like medium energy for other people from their own deep longing for this even deeper connection with source. And that is my 12 signs soul mission video. It's a bit brief, but I'm thinking of doing a more in-depth video as well for each sign. And of course this is not like it has to be this way, it's just my interpretation, and it manifests in all different varieties. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching.